Hey YouTube, Kira Twig here, bringing you all my Union XYZ ABC deck profile for post-Maze of the Masters. This is one of the decks that definitely took the longest since the release of Maze of the Masters for me to get to all of you. It's a really fun deck that takes on the new support for Kaiba's old XYZ lineup with the new forms of XZ Cannon, Y Dragonhead, and Z Metal Tank in their new forms to create the new XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon. A really awesome deck, so definitely happy to be finally bringing you all the update to this deck. We mix it with the older ABC support for just a machine style play setup that we can make full use of with the many different varieties of the Union monsters in the deck. So let's go ahead and get started with the deck profile. So we'll go ahead and start off with the main deck monsters. For our new version of X-Head Cannon, we're running 3 copies of X-Cross Cannon. If you control a Light Machine Fusion or Union monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. During the main phase, you can equip one appropriate Light Machine Union monster from your deck to this card as an equipped spell, as if it were equipped by that monster's effect. Also, you cannot special summon from the X deck for the rest of this turn, except for light monsters. You only use each effect of X-Cross Cannon once per turn, but this card is just basically your go-to setup for a good majority of your plays with any of the ABC lineup or any of the other Union monsters that we run in the deck for that added playstyle setup. Just needing that Light Machine Fusion monster or that Union monster to fully engage in the playstyle of what the deck is meant to do. Setting up the 3 different variants of the monsters to then be able to summon out your fusion monsters by banishing them. We're also running 1 copy of Y Yarihead and 1 Z Zillion Tank, the other additional new Union monsters. If this card's special summon, you can equip 1 level 4 Light Machine monster from your hand or graveyard to this card as an equipped spell. Also, you cannot special summon from the X deck for the rest of this turn, except for light monsters. And once per turn, you can either target a machine monster you control, equip this card to it, or unequip this card and special summon it. And if it be destroyed by battle or a card effect, you can destroy this card instead. Added protection as a more faster-paced Y Dragonhead in the form of this card, and then having the same added option for special summoning and protection with our Z Zillion Tank as well, using that setup for the special summon and then being able to equip a banish card instead of the added one from the hand like Y Yarihead. And then we're also running 2 copies of a Assault Core, 2 copies of B Buster Drake, and the 2 copies of C Crush Wyvern, just as the smaller engine in the deck to make use of with the ABC cards. They still work very well with the equip playstyle that they're meant to do in the deck, just like the other Union monsters, but just a smaller engine to work in tandem with the previous monsters as well to be able to summon out our other monsters. And we have more search power in the form of cards like Union Hanger and also our Union Activation to give us full search and setup for any of the lower numbers that we run as well. We're also running for additional Union support 1 copy of Union Pilot and 2 copies of Union Driver, having the additional equip options for our Union monsters to give them their additional card effects and setup when we have these Union monsters to use. It's more of a faster paced level 5 equip option for those cards as well. And then for more Monster Swarm onto the field, I still do enjoy running the gadget lineup of 2 Silver Gadget and 2 Gold Gadget to have more of a special summon resource for those monsters on the field to be able to summon out these cards, and then also just have the special summon of another one from the deck to extend the plays even more when this card would be destroyed or on the field also, and vice versa. Also running the 1 copy of Therian King Regulus as another machine equip option, and Omni Negate on top of having those machine monsters equipped on to this card as well, with the rest of the main deck monsters just being the hand trap lineup of 3 Drone Lockbird, 3 Effect Veiler, and the 3 Ash Blossoms. You can work very well with the sole number of Union monsters you have in your hand, so you want to max out as many of the hand traps as you can just to have more of a response on your opponent's turn as well, along with your own Union Fusion monster. For the spells, we're running 3 copies of Union Hanger. When it's activated, you can add 1 Light Machine Union monster from your deck to your hand, so it's search power for the lower numbers that we mentioned before as well. And if a Light Machine Union monster is normal or special summoned to your field, except during the damage step, you can target one of those monsters and equip one appropriate Light Machine Union with a different name from your deck to that monster, just speeding up more of the playstyle thanks to this card as well, with our new spell being Union Activation. If you can send 1 Light Machine normal or Union monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard to add 1 one light machine monster with the same attack but different original name from your deck to your hand. So having those added options with a same attack but different name gives you more of a search option depending on the one that you want to search out, with the added play of that monster being able to search out and use cards like our A Assault Core and our B Buster Drake to then also search out the Y Yari Head and the Z Zillion Tank. And then the last of these spells being the one copy of Terraforming, just to search out the Union Hanger as well. For the traps, 2 copies of A to Z Energy Load. When your opponent activates a card or effect, draw cards equal to the number of level 8 or higher light machine fusion monsters you control. And during your standby phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Shuffle up to 6 of your banished light machine monsters in the deck, including a Union monster. So more of a recycle option for these small one-ups we need as well, along with a draw power using our fusion monster that we have to go into them. And then for the rest of the main deck, 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence, just another hand trap spot with a total of 12 hand traps in the deck. I find to be a fine number if you're looking to go for more of a competitive lineup for this deck as well. For the extra deck, we're running 3 copies of XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon. We've maxed out the numbers for the fusions. If you want to run additional Link monsters, you can always swap in some of the other numbers that we run for other ones, like the Nightmare engine or more of an XYZ engine, like our Bujinte Tsukiyomi for the added XYZ speed lineup as well for those cards. So the 3 XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon must first be special summoned from your extra deck by banishing the above cards you control from your hand, field, or from your field or graveyard. And once per opponent's turn, quick effect, you can discard 1 card, target 1 card your opponent controls, and destroy it. You can banish this card from your graveyard or field to reveal a level 8 light machine fusion monster from your extra deck, and special summon up to 3 of the fusion Terra's message on it from your graveyard and or banish. You can then reveal cards like your ABC Buster Drake to then give you the resources needed to make it, and then summon the said monster, having the quick banish option for this card as well. So definite 3 to always have that resource available. The 3 Union Controller with this card must be special summoned by banishing the above cards you control, which is 1 light machine and 1 Yari Head or 1 Zillion Tank. And so the new monsters needed to make this card as well. If it's special summoned from the extra deck, you can add 1 spell or trap from your deck that mentions Union monsters, having searched for the majority of spells or traps that we mentioned already in the video as well, with the rest of the Link monsters being 1 copy of SP Little Knight, 1 Platinum Gadget, along with the actually 2 additional copies of Platinum Gadget, or just more of the machine special summon resource, the 1 Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, and then to make use of our level 5 Union monsters, the 1 copy of Cyber Dragon Nova and the 1 Cyber Dragon Infinity is another negate option on top of being able to summon out these monsters for their special summon play and then overlaying them into our XYZ monster. And then as for some of the go-to plays in the deck, as said, you have more or less the added setup. If you can go for your Union Hanger activation, you can grab the lower number option that we have and then have those added special summon plays for cards like our X Cross Cannon. This can be the easy special summon, and then the equip using our Union Hanger to grab the last monster needed for those cards, going for the banish into our XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon, and then having the added special summon play for the fusion monster revealed, just to grab another one onto the field to then summon off again. So that is it for the deck profile. I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.